Well, beautiful time. This is Lovetrends with Chris, and uh, it's another opportunity that we have. But I want you to understand something, especially when it comes to dating, courtship, and marriage. But especially, I want to emphasize on those who are preparing to get married, or you are yet to be married, and you know that, and someday you're going to get married. There's something I'd like to let you know that will save you a lot. It's a test of integrity. And what I want to talk about is the money trap. Money trap. Avoid the money trap in relationship. Money is good. Even God's word says money is the defense. But money can also, as much as it's good, it can be bad if it is applied wrongly. One of the things that kills relationship is greed. Because when you fall or become a victim of this money trap, you're not thinking well again. You're not reasoning well again. When the relationship starts, and as a young girl, you begin to collect money from the guy, collect money from the guy, you will not reason well again. You will not think well again. That's why one of the things that I encourage, those who are yet to be married, as a lady, get busy. Do something that could also put, or that can put money in your hand, just like the guy is also doing, so that you don't have to entirely depend on the guy. Because if you entirely depend on that person financially, you realize that so many of your decisions will be undermined, and there are things that you may see that is wrong. You will not be able to talk because you are gaining something from that relationship immediately, and money, especially when it has to do with money. So when you see the person doing wrong, you may hardly correct the person, because the person is the one who provides everything for you. So you discover that you dare not even try to correct, and that kind of relationship is heading for a doom. So get something doing. As a lady, get something doing, so that the person doesn't just come and appear as your money bag. And once you fall into this trap, even if you are going and sinking deep, you wouldn't even know. And some of the signs that you should be cautious of, and then to avoid certain things, you will not be able to be cautious of those traps anymore. It wasn't too long when a young lady, I think she had graduated and was visiting with a friend, a male friend, who later killed her. Are you not seeing the signs? Were there no signs? Did she not see any sign? That's the question. Well, of course, you can't get, the dead cannot talk to you anymore. But I know if the sensitivity was there, there are some signs that you will see. And you will know that something is not just right. And that helps you to stay away and take decisions that can put you in a place of security. But if you fall victim of this money trap, and you allow a guy to use money to entice you, you are gone. You are gone. Because at best, that relationship, you will just end up being a slave. You will just end up being a slave because you can't express yourself as much as you should. And so when the relationships are, in short, deliberately refuse, money gifts. Deliberately refuse money gift or too expensive gift. No, until you know this person, until you are convinced this relationship is heading towards marriage, then you can begin to take little and little, a little and a little, not much, until you have understood the kind of person you are dealing with. But if you allow money to come first, you will never understand this person you are dating. You will never. Because money has this controlling power and this influence over the mind of a man. And so, if you put yourself in the receiving side, solely in the receiving side, that relationship may not have a balance. And so, avoid the money trap as you start a journey with someone you're trusting that you're going to be married to. Until you understand their character and you know their character, you're comfortable with their character. Their manners, you're comfortable with their manner. But so long as you are not comfortable in this area, don't let money, close your eyes. Because money surely will close your eyes. So when you see them doing wrong, you wouldn't correct them anymore because you have allowed this influence of money to come between you and this guy you are dating. And that's why it's important for you to understand that money should even be what you come, last. After you have been satisfied with his character, his mannerism, the kind of person he is with his friends and the society, then you can say comfortably say, okay, I can take something from this person as the relationship grows. There are young women that they just meet a guy today and they're collecting huge amount of money from that guy. You don't even know if that guy is a 419, is a fraudster. You don't know that you just is your eyes on the money. You will want to see, if you allow money to trap you in a relationship, you are gone. You are gone. We've seen many marriages, who from the beginning money was the trap, and they were trapped into the marriage. And later now, in the marriage, they now realize who this person is. So I want you to understand that you will need to begin to ask certain questions early. And please, let receiving of money gift be the last thing, not the first, but the last. That is how to start a good relationship and build that relationship to a good marriage. And for you to do that, as a young woman, don't be idle. Get something doing. Something that can supply your immediate need. And you don't have to depend on that guy in that relationship to get all of these things met. That's the only way to stay safe and to play safe. So it's important that you look at this so that you don't fall into the money trap. I repeat again, don't start a relationship and collecting money from the beginning. Get a job, do a job, and provide for yourself. Relate with this guy not on the premise of money. Because I even seen ladies who live in a man or leave a man because the man wasn't giving them money. No. That's even a different thing. But then, or they are expecting, okay, I expect that this man should at the end of every month, he should be able to give me 100,000 naira, 200,000 naira, and he's not giving it to me. So because of that, I'm quitting the relationship. That's rubbish. That is rubbish. That is not even a wise thing to do. So I want you to understand that money should be the last. And then just build the relationship, of money. Because money influences a lot of things wrongly. If you don't know how to handle it, it influences a lot of things wrongly. And that's just it. In short, money can hide the character of a man for a very long time. So before you say I do, make sure that you're free of this trap of money. And if you're saying I do, it's because you have been convinced, that this is the person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. So avoid the money trap. I believe that this information, have reached you well, and you have picked some things, from it. Go to the comment section and react to the to this message, this teaching today on relationship and dating, and then also like this video so that it can get to as many as possible, and it will be a great one. The Lord keep you and make you great.